So the Saints are having another meeting with Derek Carr at the Combine this week in Indy. That's their second meeting. Yeah. That's good. Nick Underhill reported earlier that things are moving in a good direction for the Saints. They have made him a priority. His other options have not made him a priority. The Jets are wanting to get Aaron Rodgers. The Panthers, possibly it seems like they're trying to drive the price up for the Saints more so than actually pursuing him because they're going to draft a quarterback in all likelihood. So there's a lot of stuff there. But there's a contingent of people that think that the Saints should tank. Don't get Derek Carr, lose on purpose because next year's quarterbacks are awesome.
Crash for Caleb.
Crash for Caleb. Or be miserable for May? No.
Possibly.
Drop for Drake?
That's not bad. I'm trying to think of one for Ewers, but nothing really comes to mind.
Well, he's got to be
in
better.
The sewers for Ewers.
Nice. But two things on that. First is, tanking doesn't guarantee you anything. You mentioned the Jets earlier. What did being bad do for the Jets? What is being constantly picking in the top 10? What has that done for the Jets? What has that done for the Jags? They've been perpetual losers forever until they finally scrape by and win a playoff game before they were non. I mean, like that's what the Jags are after years of having the quarterback to pick or whatever. Tanking doesn't get you anywhere. Look at the number of teams that have quote-unquote tanked or lost on purpose and where they are now. You know what wins? Big moves, cheap quarterbacks, and getting lucky. That's what it is. Because Mitch Trubisky, Bears lost, but hey, they tanked for Mitch. Look what they got now. And look at what they became. So, one, it's not a proven thing anyway. You might not get in the spot to where you can get Caleb Williams or Drake May anyway. And there's no guarantee they work out because how many great quarterbacks in college don't work out in the NFL? A metric ton of them. They fail far more than they succeed. So that's number one. It's not a guarantee at all. Number two, losing sucks. And I feel like that's like calling for your team to tank is easy to say in April when you're getting close to the draft. Oh, they should tank. Don't go for Derek Carr. They should lose. Tank. Get a good draft pick. And then you've got to watch your team for 17 weeks. And if you're a fan, in the middle of that losing, well, we might get a quarterback in the draft, isn't enough to make that season worth it, in my opinion.
Right. I agree.
It's easy to say now. Derek Carr, despite probably being a little bit of an overpay, which is what they would have to do if they were able to sign him, comes in and gives you quality quarterback play. And when you pair that with a good defense, you might be able to host a playoff game, win your division, because everybody in your division is replacing a quarterback. Brady's gone. The Falcons released Mariota. God knows what the Panthers are going to do, but it's not going to be a guy that started for them last year. So the division's gettable. Carr is good. Not great, but good. You've got a sound defense. Tanking doesn't guarantee you anything, and being in the middle of that is a horrible experience as a fan. Why would you want to go through that when there's an alternative that is maybe not Super Bowl winning, but tanking isn't Super Bowl winning either? I don't get it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm with you. You know, and it's not like the Jets were, doing what the Sixers did, right? Where the Sixers had the process, and they've come out now. They haven't won a championship, but they're a much better team than they were, and they've got a franchise player to build around. The Jets have just drafted poorly. They keep missing. When they did get the quarterback, Zach Wilson, that was a miss, and so here they are all over again. So, the NFL is not the NBA. I just don't feel like in the NBA you can be rewarded for tanking. I think because a lot of times because the evaluations of players in basketball is just easier than in football. But yeah, if I'm a Saint, I am a Saints fan. I don't want to see a tank. I'd rather see them go after Derek Carr. They've got talent around him. Last year was I felt like last year, maybe I'm just blinded by my homerism, but I felt they were incredibly unlucky. They had so many injuries, and it just didn't work out. I feel like that team fully healthy is with the right quarterback in place is a playoff team.
Yes.
Especially in the NFC South.
Probably the worst division again in the league this year. Hunter, you know I like you. You know I appreciate you. You're a really good guy, it seems. You text the show. I appreciate you as a listener. We have good back and forth. I like you. I'm going to take a shot at you here, though. He said, Saints front office is pretty much garbage. They will find a way to mess it up. Without Peyton and Breeze, the Saints were never anything. Unless they get another great coach or transcendent quarterback, they will still be garbage because their front office can't build a team. Says the Cowboys fan.
I mean,
Says
what are we
the
talking
Cowboys
about? Never mind
fan.
that. The Saints, year in and year out, have one of the smartest, most cap-savvy. I mean, look at the team they put together last year when they brought in Jarvis Landry, and they brought in the Honey Badger, and they brought in these guys. And they had a team that everybody preseason thought was going to contend. And they all got hurt. Injuries racked them. They got hurt. So I can't get behind that at all. Also, correct, if you're a Cowboys fan, what are you talking about, Steve?
But we love you. We appreciate you. Just, haven't been to an
we did.
NFC championship since I was 1 year old. So, useless for yours. That's pretty good.
There we go. It's not bad. That's not bad.
Quit for Quinn.
That's also good.
Very good. Poor.
Let's just go full. Let's just full tank for like 3 years, and we can make it bad for Manning. Let's just bring Arch in, and let's just go full circle and do